Since I changed my plan, I had no plan, so every day was a spontaneous planning in the morning, looking at the map. And this day, I decided to go over here, and it was downhill all the way. Glorious ride.
You give me love now unconditional. My heart condition nearly critical. You make me stronger than I've ever been before, but also weak and the knees falling to the floor. Afraid I'll lose myself deep in your eyes, and all at once I'm found and recognized. Oh, you got me, honey, unbelievable. Now that you got me, oh, it's unmistakable. Oh, how the feels. Oh, feels so real. All the emotions flood like the ocean. Oh, how that feels.
From Sahara, pretty much downhill all the way to over here, which is about 50-60k away. So I'm expecting today to be a short day, but I was expecting yesterday to be a short day as well, which did not happen, but I'm gonna make that happen today, so hopefully.
Oh, how it feels. Oh, feels so real. All the emotions flood like the ocean. Oh, how that feels.
I'm at the shrine, and here you can see a little water coming out of those bamboos. It's pretty beautiful. And the manner of visiting shrine is to wash your hands and mouth before you go into the main building over there. Yeah, as you can see, that's the main building, and that was the entrance that I came in from. So as you came in, you wash your hands and mouth over there, and you're gonna walk into the shrine over there. Alright, let's get in. So as you walk through this path that you are not meant to walk in the middle, as that's the path for God, and as people walk on the side of the path is, I think, the tradition. And the further you go in, and you see two dogs on each side, one's open mouth, one's closed mouth, as always. And there's a little box that you keep money in, and here in this shrine says 2 bow, 2 claps, 1 bow. And there's normally a big bell, but this one doesn't have one. Anyway, yeah, let's do that. And those little plates called Emma, you write your wishes on that little board, hang it, and then that will come true. I think this is the parents and someone probably their sons are always healthy and come back home. My girl, make sure that he can stay healthy and live life he wants to. This might be somebody who makes a TV show. I would like to keep making a TV show that contribute to the world or society. It's pretty interesting. Make sure that I can go into a high school that I want to. Have a good friends, making the New Year resolution come true. Hope people understand me and my job goes well. That's a lot. Yeah, so this is sort of Japanese tradition that you come to a shrine, not temple. I'm not very knowledgeable about temples because there are different types of Buddhism in Japan as well. But in Shintoism, there's only one, generally. And normally people come to pray to God. As the Japanese emperors, they are considered son of God. And as you walk throughout the gates, you bow as well. So yeah, in the Japanese Shintoism, it's like a culture or tradition that everything has its god. God of this tree and God of that tree, or God of air or God of sky. And actually the head of God is a god of sun. So the Japanese people back in the day, they thought the god of sun is the most important god in the God's world. And also there are two divisions in the God's world, which is the gods on this land and gods in the sky that are not the people's land. And I think over here is something to do with horse. So there are lots of horses. Maybe this one could be god of horse, I don't know. But each shrine has its story about the god that they have in the shrine. And it's all linked to Japanese mythology. Right now I go out of another gate. And make sure you take your hat off. One thing I really like about Japanese mythology or Japanese Shintoism is that little rope, the weaving of rope there, that starts really thin and it gets very thick. That is... あ、いいよいいよ、置いといて危ないから。そのまま置いといていいから。There's an accident. She knocked over my bike, but it's alright. So that shows that's a little how's it got? Straw. So that you weave in the skinny straws and weaving into each other and becomes very thick. That is showing that if you help each other, and then you can achieve something big. Alright, these guys don't know that they have to bow up as they go in. People these days don't know much about it. That's alright. Oh, look at my bike over there. So the gods here, the god of the land of Hokkaido and development of the land of Hokkaido and something else. So today I was gonna go to Kushiro today, but I decided not to and stay in Obihiro one more day. And it turned out really well because Kazuto, one of my mates, his family happened to be here. So I just went to have a catch up with him, talking about next winter and everything else. And his daughter's adorable. Oh, Let me just take the other way around. And I'm cycling through this little park called Green Park. Well, it's pretty green, so yeah, it's Green Park. And really nice place actually. The size of over here is pretty good that you can go anywhere cycling and lots of green. People seem to be nice. And at the moment, summer school holiday, so people are pretty chilled. After a couple of nights in Obihiro, I decided to point my wheels towards Kushiro, which is close to 150 kilometers. I'm well rested, the road is fairly flat all the way, and the weather was accommodating. Why not trying to make this day the biggest day of the trip so far? $37k away from the sea, so I'm heading down to the sea and head up north by the coast to Kushiro. I think it's going to be about 120k ride today if I can make it. If not, I'm probably going to just camp somewhere by the beach. Who are you? Holy fuck. I never thought that I would see them here. Cranes! Wow, I've never seen a real one. Oh, the cranes? They're pretty big. I've never seen a real one before. It's pretty cool. Oh, I just got to the hostel and it's not open. It's open in 40 minutes. I've got 40 minutes to kill, so decided to make myself a coffee. I was walking to the vending machine. I was gonna buy just kind of drink, but why not making a coffee here, right? Because I've got all the equipment to make a coffee, so I'll just make myself a coffee here. And so far, Kushiro is not my favorite town, really. It's just so industrial, and the buildings or architecture, it's got not much to it. It doesn't really feel like they wanted to make really good town. Just, oh, let's build something big, industrial. So yeah, it's got no personality to it, or no character of building. Kushiro is a reasonably big city, therefore no campsites in town. Also at this time, Japanese government has a campaign called Go to Travel, very creative name, so I could get 35% off the original price of accommodations, which comes to a wee bit over 1,000 yen for this guest house. So I took this chance and stayed in this guest house. So far, I've cycled over 1,600 kilometers, which is more or less the distance from Niseko to my hometown Osaka. I'm pretty happy about what I'm doing so far. Thanks for watching my video. Next episode, I'll head towards Shiretoko. Stay tuned.